pasta, rice, bread.
Carbs. Hi, my name is Erin LaRosa, and I'm the author of this fun foodie rom-com, For Butter or Worse.
And I'm Tom DeTrinis, the author of this recipe.
And we are best friends who love to cook.
Yes.
And we are here to teach you how to make a recipe from the book, shakshuka. Am I saying that right, my chef friend?
Shakshuka.
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 Okay.
You know, kind of like that.
Shakshuka.
Like
Ferris Bueller.
Like Ferris Bueller. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. This is a recipe that you came up with, inspired by this book.
Yes. And because one of the characters is very into, wholesome garden cuisine, we have made this garden shakshuka, is what I like to call it, which has a lot of herbs and other kind of fun vegetables in there from the traditional just tomatoes and peppers and onions.
And you did a lot of research on this.
I did, and I found out that shakshuka means mixed. So
and it is. It's
that's
all
what
in
this
one
is.
big bowl.
It's all in one big pot. Easy cleanup, easy fun, easy time, Charlie.
So let's get to it.
Yes. Let's go through the ingredients first, shall we?
Oh, hi! It's me, Erin.
And I'm Tom, and we're getting ready to cook this shakshuka now. All right, we're turning it on. We're gonna get this pan nice and hot. Take some olive oil. You're gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Isn't that beautiful?
You make that look so pretty when you do it.
It's just kind of like a fun design. So step one is putting in the peppers and the onions. Now we're gonna cook these peppers and onions for a really long time. And what I wanna do is just kind of get them in there and then put it into like an even layer, like so. Get all that in there. Make sure there's no space left, and then leave it.
I love the leaving it. Tell me more about the leaving it. Is that when I can go and watch a TV show or read a chapter of the book?
You should read a chapter of a very good book. Oh, we're hearing it sizzle sizzles.
So earlier you told me that these are basically going to get like almost burnt.
I think one of the fun things I like about cooking bell peppers in anything that I cook is I like to get them to a real charred point because I think that the natural sugars in the fruit kind of add a nice texture and sweetness to them. And I also just like what happens to really, really, really well done peppers in a pan. Like there's a little bit of a crunch in there sometimes because of the burntness.
Right.
So I like cooking them for a very long time. In total, these peppers and onions are going to cook for about like 10 to 13 minutes.
While we wait, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this book.
Okay, great.
Which you've already read, but a lot of people probably haven't. So, For Butter or Worse is about basically if two celebrity chefs had to fake date in order to save their careers. I kind of based it a little bit off of Paul Hollywood and Mary Berry because I heard that they really didn't like each other.
Yes, right.
And so I was like, well, what if they had to actually date and they were hot 30-somethings?
Okay, it's getting there. Yes, getting there. The zucchini.
Okay.
That's about like one. That's about I've shredded in a cheese grater one zucchini, like a medium or smaller size. You don't actually need a lot. That looks like about like a cup of shredded zucchini. I'm gonna put in about a half a cup of marinated artichokes. Here we go. And then I'm gonna put in this whole serrano pepper because I know my little mouse, Erin LaRosa, loves heat.
So For Butter or Worse takes place in the fall, like around Halloween time in LA. And I just feel like this dish in particular is so hearty and warm and filling. It would be perfect for a fall day, which is part of why I included it in the book. It would just like fill you up and make you feel so warm and good.
Yes, I agree. So there we go with that. Now I'm going to add in, that cooked for about like a minute or two, right? Then we're going to put in about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic.
I'm really surprised that you're adding the garlic now because I feel like a lot of times, and maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'll cook garlic kind of up top. And you know what? It does get burned a lot.
Yes, this is to prevent the burning. You only cook the garlic until you can smell the fragrance of it, which is about like literally about 30 seconds to a minute. Because do you smell it now?
Yes, I do.
As I like carry it into your mouth.
Actually, but it really did kick in.
Yes, and then finally I'm going to add the spices here.
Okay.
This is, again, regular paprika, smoked paprika, and cumin. Now, in the recipe, you can change the level of spice because it's a teaspoon of each.
Okay.
But I recommend going up in the smoked paprika to about like a teaspoon and a half because I like tasting
Right.
the spice. And this you're also only going to cook for about 30 seconds to a minute. While we're waiting for that to kind of go, I'm going to take these whole peeled tomatoes. Oh! I'm going to take these old whole peeled tomatoes.
This is how hardcore we are. We just like get.
Oh my god, I literally squirted them all over you!
This is real life. This is art. This is art.
Oh my god! I'm taking my hands, I'm going everywhere. This is so fun. I'm squishing these tomatoes, I'm crushing them up. I'm making basically like a little mixture here with my hands. Careful of it on the floor, and then I'm gonna add it in, guys.
If you're not covered in tomato sauce by the end of this recipe, like you're doing it wrong.
Now what you're gonna do here is you're gonna mix these tomatoes in. My hand is so dirty. You're gonna make these tomatoes
Just like
in.
my book.
Yep, it is dirty.
Filthy.
Woo! It's filthy. We're gonna turn this down to like medium low, and then we're gonna wait about like 10 minutes to thicken this up.
Boop.
Yay! Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put in the eggs now. What I'm gonna do is make these little wells for the eggs. You're gonna make these little kind of divots in there, and you're gonna kind of like go all the way around. I'm gonna bring this
Sort of
down.
reminds me of when you do pasta dough and you make the little well in
Yes.
the flour and
Yes.
crack an egg in.
Yes. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're
Okay.
gonna go for it. I'm actually gonna turn the heat off now because I don't need to worry about it. Oh, you have an egg.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna put, and you just kind of like drop her in.
I don't know why I'm so nervous about this part.
Oh, it's fine.
Like, I hope I don't
Drop
get
it
a shell in there. I'm gonna
Oh,
be
who
that
cares?
person. This is a dish where it feels like, well, if you get a shell in there, you get a shell in there.
I mean, everyone makes
It becomes
mistakes.
part of the dish.
So we got one more to do.
Look how pretty.
Yes, guys.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. Now I always like to do this. A little bit of cracked pepper on the top of this. Right? And then I take my for butter or worse and I put this right into the oven. And we put
Which we
this
said
in.
350.
Which is done. Which is at
When I
350.
first met Tom, we worked together as like Hollywood assistants, and Tom would get wildly hangry. And one time they got your order wrong at a restaurant, and I really was frightened for my life, for your life, for everyone's life in that building.
Was the only thing that kept me sane was eating
A nice
lunch.
meal.
God, I hated that place.
Ding. Oops, ding ding. I think it did.
Oh, it's done?
It's not
Listen to this lady. All right, let's see. Oh, I love it.
Oh. I mean, have you ever seen something so beautiful?
What in the hell? Okay, guys and gals and all the in-betweens
And Wyatt's.
and Wyatts. We're gonna take some herbs. And we're gonna put it on the top. This is the, what did I put on here? This is the cilantro. And then a little bit of the parsley. Oh my gosh, this actually looks
It's
beautiful.
so pretty. It looks
And then-
festive.
The cheese.
I think it's a great sacrifice that you're making as someone who doesn't love cheese to add in feta, which is one of my favorite cheeses.
One of my least favorite cheeses.
Yes, I bet.
Disgusting.
It smells like pizza. Is that weird?
No, that's not weird.
It must be the spices combined with the cheese. Oh, thank you.
Here, a little bit more of the.
Okay,
The
that's stuff
veggies.
for the dipping of the bread. I really feel like you do need a nice bread to go with this.
I agree.
Or your friend's suggestion of rice.
Really
that could
love
be
that.
really yummy.
I love that suggestion. I did do my best. Ho!
Ding, ding, ding! I didn't even have to make it up this time. Look how pretty. Homemade bread. I mean,
And
I'm
now-
spoiled. So this was super easy.
Very easy, just a little bit of time. It takes
Yeah.
some time,
Yeah.
but here we go.
Okay, I'm ready. I got a nice artichoke.
Hot.
That is so good, Tom.
That's real tasty.
Oh,
Oh, that came out really nice.
I know you're not eating the cheese, but the addition of the feta for those who love cheese, like myself, wow, that is such a nice flavor.
Mm.
Oh, I love this. It's also just, there's so much, it is like eating a garden. You're calling it the garden shakshuka, right?
Uh-huh. Delish. Wouldn't it be really funny if we both like, let's eat it.
And then,
And it was terrible.
and then we were like, well, make it! This has been cooking with Aaron and Tom, and
But thank God it tastes good.
thank God it tastes good.
I really like that you used your husband's last name in the book.
I did. The, our hero character, Leo O'Donnell, my husband's last name is O'Donnell. I mean, my husband is the best, so
He's very special.
he's really wonderful.
He's the most
I
patient
dedicate the
person
book
ever.
to him.
Oh!
I know, if he can put up with me, I mean, the man's a saint. I have friends, right? Right, Tom? I have this bread. This bread is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got it.